Hey everyone, this is Chris.
And Yeji.
Where are we today?
Today we are at the Yeongdo Bridge Festival.
Yeah, and you guys can see this here. There's a lot of Busan things, and we're gonna see. I think there might be food and stuff here, and all sorts of gadgets. So you can see here, the bridge is open behind me. They do this every Saturday, and essentially what you're doing is this was a meeting spot for people who had lost their families. I'll show you guys the statue over here that I was just telling you about. So this is the statue that commemorate, families meeting together. And this is a time when there's no phones. It wasn't really hard to get letters. And if you're missing your family, you would just come here to the bridge and try to figure out, where they could be. You guys can see this. Let's go ahead upstairs. We've got to go up some stairs here, but you guys can hear the band. We just arrived, and actually behind me is like a Marine University. You guys can see it right back here. As you guys remember, I was showing you the bridge, and essentially it has a meaning of reuniting with family. So too, right?
7 years ago.
Yeah, long time ago. Huh. It's interesting how different Korea used to look, right? You can see this. 1952. I guess you can like make your own scent. Is what it looks like. So you have a table. And then it's like a craft of making your own scent. Huh, that's really interesting. Every single booth has an activity for people to do. What was this one? This is like a photo one, I think. Here you guys can see people are taking family photo. Like this you guys can see. It's a really good environment for kids. Behind me here they have like a replica of an old style building. I'll show you guys. The basic gist of it is that you would come to the fortune teller, so they have like a fortune teller inside, and you would ask for advice of like, where's my family kind of thing. So it's very interesting. Oh yeah, but it's very interesting. See the wall behind me is like an old movie poster, and then also too they have old characters and things. So pound that thing, see how hard we can do it. There we go. Yeah. We have children trying to catch the basically small goldfish type things, and they're having fun. By a local artist, you guys can see. I think this might be paper mache. You know how you guys have those like illustration artists, outdoor markets? This is a similar idea except the digital version. So what you do is you actually give them your photo, right? And then they'll make like a sort of manga animation version of it, which I kind of feel like I'm on a movie set. It's funny. So if you saw Squid Game, you would know exactly what this is. They're playing the game here, and actually So if you guys know Squid Game, this is the making of those cookies in the cookie game, basically, where you cut it out. And then I think she's got different symbols there. I see a square, a heart, looks like a fish. Yeah, and then you can see how they make it. And then you guys know how it's played. You try to pick out the shape from that. Oh, it's fun. It's really fun. Fans of manga and things, I got a bunch of old ones in here. Let's go take a look together. This is a really old style manga stuff. You guys can see these. So actually, boy, yeah, you couldn't even get this stuff in the USA. This is all. Yeah, as I said, you couldn't get these things. I haven't even seen this stuff. I mean, I know what it is. I mean, that's Gotcha Man. I know who the characters are, but this. And then there's Astro Boy. These you'll see more often, but these other stuff are more. Oh, old lunch boxes. So, wow, very cool. And ET even. Okay, is it a kids game? Yeah. Here and then slime. I'm not sure what that one is. It's something else. It's pretty cool. Maybe things you can wear or things you can eat, I guess. So this is more just your traditional sort of farmer's market kind of stuff. Kids toy thing, you guys can see it actually goes pretty far, and essentially only kids. I'd like to do it too. They got like slide on this thing. I think all this stuff is all free too, which is funny. That goes all the way back over here. And And as I always tell you, in these kind of environments, it's really safe. It's very, very different than the kind of stuff you see in the USA. It's really hard to explain. You have to worry there's no crime here. No one's going to steal your stuff or anything like that. And then, oh, it looks like, yeah, this looks good. Like fried stuff. They got meat over here, you guys can see.
Fried ginseng.
Yeah, fried ginseng. Oh, it looks good. Stuff looks good. They got some odang too. Yeah, this stuff looks good. Very different than USA where they would charge you 10 bucks for beer or something like that. So here drinks or, you know, like a beer is just a couple bucks, and then your food is like, you know, $6, $7 bucks, something like that. Where are we?
We're today at the Dongnaeupsang Festival.
Yeah, we're walking up a really steep hill. All kinds of different activities. I'm out of breath because we're walking up this hill here, but you guys can see it looks really cool. And these must be wishes for next year or something like that. Usually these are good wishes. Yeah. This is kind of a really cool walk through here. You guys can see. Oh yeah, at night they'll be lit up. So hopefully your days are going well. And this is something that is interesting to this weekend where there's been multiple festivals. So yeah, you can see I have the view on one side, on the left side of me, you guys can see. I think there's 4 festivals this week.
No, more than 4.
More than 4. Yeah. Well, it's because the weather's so good right now, too. It's a good time to come do this stuff. And a lot of families out here and things, but it's a really cool walk, actually. So we just arrived. There's a lot of people here. They're doing some music performance, you guys can see. And they have many sort of booths set up to show you traditional crafts and things of Korea. So I'll show you guys around the kind of different stuff that they have. You can see here, this is like folk painting, so a lot of cool activities for kids, and they're all painting in there, which is very, it's like a lot of fun in there, you guys can see. Next one is paper toys. That sounds good. So what are they doing here?
Making masks.
Oh, they're making masks. Oh yeah. I like those. It's got different colors on it, and you guys can see on the wall, like some with the
Clay.
yeah, it's like a clay thing. Yeah, the kids like that.
So there's
Back though, looks like they had some, which is pretty cool. You can see here. So these must be what they were making, like these kind of traditional kite, which is really cool. And you guys can see that one's like bird kind of design and different things.
This is 5 root tea.
5 root tea. So we got 5 root tea here. Oh, it's warm.
Tastes like healthy.
This is good. Yeah, this is really good. Yeah. It's
Natural
like
dye.
Yeah, so she's like ironing the color there, you guys can see.
They did yellow, they made it yellow.
Yeah. Oh, it's because it starts at white, right? I guess. Yeah, interesting. Okay. So that's the rice cake, traditional bow and arrow. So after you get your bow, you have your target over here, and all the kids are shooting the target. So if I was a kid, I would all be about this. Looks like she's gonna try to do this here. Oh. These kind of things you write, sort of things you wish, and then you hang it up on a lantern is the basic idea. And the end result is up here. People must have all their wishes up here. This is really neat. I think they'll probably light these up at night. And we saw this coming in, you guys can see what it looks like. And actually we should read some of these. Let's read one here. So we'll go over here, and actually there's a whole bunch. Okay, so, oh, you put it in an envelope, so we actually, can we read it? No, it says Tae Tong Hop. That's
Reunion.
Oh, reunion. And this one is Lodo Ildun. Lotto. They want to win the lottery? That's funny. This one is 공부를 좀 더 하고 싶다. Good at study. Oh yeah. So it's kind of like things you want to do, and there's a whole bunch of them, and it's a part of tradition, you know. You have good wishes for what you want to do. So if you've never seen this stuff before, highly recommend coming to these kind of traditional things. It's very, very fun. Going into the castle thing here, so let's go on in. Got the guards right there. Let's go in. So this must be the entry, and then there's like this big traditional wall over here. Stage, actually, look at this stage over here. They got this huge drum there. They got this huge drum right there, which is, and a chair. That must be some performer. And then they got it all set up for like a concert, and lights up here, you guys can see. And they got lots of drums actually. So when they do this, when they have like multiple people drums on different stages, it's really, really good.
I did not know it's structured like this.
Yeah, the way they have this is really different. That we wouldn't have something like this in USA. The performance is in the middle, and then all the crowd is like around the performance. It's very interesting.
Park here.
You guys can see the other side as well. Yeah, I've never seen a structure like this before. But you guys can see kind of what I'm talking about here. Yeah, yeah. They have this set up. They have like this lawn in the middle, and then there's the crowd is on one side, and then the crowd on the other side. You can't see behind the trees. The different photo walls you guys can see. A lot of different choices of that. And then what you can do is you can put on the traditional clothes, which they have over here. Looks like, oh, they have a like a sun thing there. This is really unusual. I've never seen something like this before, all the different choices they have. So a lot of different clothing choices. So if you want to get your picture, you can do the hanbok. You guys can see what they look like if you've ever done this before. And then the makeup. Oh wow, I didn't expect like, and they have makeup artists here too. You guys can see.
Hair.
Yeah. You can see the city's right there, and they have the big food area over here. Food here. Looks good. This is sundae, I think. Oh, this must be like a tofu. Looks good. This is life in Korea, if you guys are curious. Lady's got noodles. So we're going through the other entrance now, and we'll see what there is over here. Characters and flowers. Looks like a dragon over here.
Muley grass is from the east south of America actually. So in the summer this is all green, but September, November they turn into pink. Ejo Eco Park.
Yeah, so let's go for a walk. It's a very nice walk, as you guys see as we go through this. You're gonna see a lot of view of some pink kind of flower. Pink mile, yeah. The view that we have here. There's the path on the ground. We saw this before, and it is nice and soft, and nature, and it goes actually quite a long ways. There's two different choices. We're gonna go to the left here because there's some people coming. But there's some like sort of city out in the distance you guys can see here, and basketball courts over there as well. It's a big park, and it's real nice. Time it right, you can actually get the train behind you in a photo. So we wait for the train to come and take a photo, and they come every couple of minutes, so a lot of people like to do that. Basketball courts, it's all grass actually, which is kind of interesting. You don't see that very often. And then they have exercise equipment, and then a soccer field. To enjoy the beauty of nature, and remind yourself, you know, you got to get out of the office, get out of the house sometimes, and you know, change of scenery does a lot of things for your mind. A lot of healing, and I always mention that to you guys as well. Get out for a walk as much as you can. Let's catch up to Yeji here. She's just ahead here. I was just telling them like how far this thing goes.
Movie, you know, when they fighting, you hear those kind of sounds.
Yeah, it's the bamboo sound. Well, it's like, you know, if you go to the ocean, you hear the ocean sound, right? So you're listening to the bamboo sound, but it has a very bamboo feel to it, and I'm kind of giving you guys an angle of what we're seeing here. It's fun to share these things with you, and like I say, always get a different perspective on life. So we're in the pink world, now we're in the green world. Hello, 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. And you see there's a bicycle group going through, and they kind of all have the same uniform and things like that. A lot of people out there enjoying the weather. So we're coming out of the subway here, and I want to share something that you guys may not know about. These people over here actually are a cult. You'll see these a lot around Korea, and you heard that correctly, cult. There's weird cults in Korea, like, you know, someone will say they can fly, and all these people follow them and give them all their money, or, you know, sometimes they all move to another island or country, this kind of things, and hurt themselves, any number of things. It's a cult, and I don't know exactly why they're popular in Korea, and you just like don't talk to them, they're a cult. We can find our place. We gotta walk pretty far today. Not too far. There's a lot of places, little places along here, and you'll find in Korea, you know, we're in Busan, but there's a lot of just mom and pop stores, which is really cool to see. Like all these stores on the side, as you guys see, we're passing by. Gotta get across the street here, so you guys ask me sometimes, why don't we see cars? We do. I just don't necessarily show you all the cars all the time. That's what a taxi looks like right behind me. We're just going right by one. You guys can see that. Oh, we're gonna cross over here too as well. And you'll see a lot of signs outside for drinks and stuff. You'll see all this stuff out there. The cult is right behind me. As we go by, you can see. There they are. Oh, it's a different cult. Oh, okay. So I guess we had two different cults today. Center of the cults is here, so you have a good place to eat, and cults if you want to join them. So you get a New York bottle right there, as you guys can see, but it's a locally owned place. Essentially, a lot of Koreans do New York themed stuff. It's real popular. Dude, there's a lot of like little electronic stores, so basically you can come and get any kind of cable, adapter, this kind of things. And Yeji's saying one day all these kind of little stores will be gone probably. And these are all locally owned, right? They have everything you need. So, you know, if you are in the house and like you need that certain kind of connector, and you just come here. Actually, we're gonna go through them. There's more than one. You know, experiment. It's kind of like Radio Shack. That's a good way to think about it. These are all these sort of little electronic stores and through here. Actually, a bunch of them. I think we've been down the street before. Did we? These are all battery stores. Yeah. So we're kind of in a side little street hanging down, but you can see, boy, look at all these. The sign, it says lunch special, and basically it's free spaghetti, which is cool. And we're going to a pizza and pasta place today. There's the menu. You can see there it says Pizza Pub, and the sign up there is slice of pizza. It's kind of a pizza pasta day, and we never tried this place, so we'll see if it's any good. Did you have a good lunch?
It was good lunch.
Yeah, it's fun. So do appreciate everyone joining us, and we'll see you next time. So bye.